this new approach is, really enlightening. I mean, being in front of you all today is something that I never really figured that I would be presenting product that I make that would adhere to a gluten-free lifestyle. And, that's an exciting thing in itself. But, that's why I became a paleo chef. I mean, the life change that it made for me, I knew that this is what I wanted to share with others. I knew that, anything else that I was making, I really had a personal belief that there is a poison that I would be putting out there if I just complied with anybody's request, and instead of just holding true to my values and wanting to give the best that I can. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to prepare meals that will show you, an example of the meals that we have that will show you, that making the choices for paleo is not as difficult and as daunting of a task as, some might say. Some people say it's a caveman diet, it's a ton of protein, or it's a, okay, well, there's, what about whole grains? Well, I mean, the premise of the paleo diet is it's a pre-agricultural. I mean, it was something that the hunter-gatherers would, that culture would, rely on, animals that, chances are you weren't able to actually have dairy products if the animal would run away from you. Chances are you would have to kill the animal in order, to have the protein. So, those sorts of things are, more realistic to, the way our forefathers ate, and, but they didn't suffer from many of the issues that we have today with our manufactured food industry. So, what sort of choices do you want to make when you're choosing paleo foods over, regular? I mean, you're choosing things like nutrient-dense vegetables, whether or not they're sweet potatoes. I mean, it's kind of a squash, actually, so it doesn't fall into like that, white starch, realm. It's a very good substitute for it, though. It's rich in beta-carotene and a number of other things, kind of as a superfood. Things like leafy greens, good vegetables, fruits. Taking out refined sugars out of your diet is a huge step, but, it's things that, keep things that Dr. Osborne will probably touch on a lot more in his space. I think he's a lot more qualified in terms of the nutrition and the benefits of eating this way. But I like to say and talk about the things that can allow you to be a paleo chef. Things like creams in your recipes. Good substitute for creams is coconut milk. If